Hello everyone, hopefully you're having a great day today. MersLess Vaughn here, back with another Dokkan Battle video, and in this one we're going to be going over the new Transcendent Dokkan, well it's actually called Feeling the Heat Transcendent Dokkan campaign. Anyway, this is the new campaign that's going to be replacing Tanabata and Worldwide Download, and the first unit we have here is this Golden Frieza plus Gogeta from the Dragon Ball Super movie. So we're just going to go ahead and go over this character's details. Hopefully you enjoy. If you do, leave a like. If you are new to the channel or you have been here for a while, please consider subscribing and help me get to 550 subscribers. I'm very close. Also, if you would like to further support me and the channel, you can become a channel member, and that is entirely up to you. Now, with all of that said, let us go ahead and get started.
This is Golden Frieza! The last thing you will ever see! Who do you think you are?
I am Gogeta. Kakarot and Vegeta have fused together to win this. Bring it on!
So first things first, since we are starting out as Frieza first, this will be an extreme unit and they are tech. So we're just going to go ahead and come over here. And so his leader skill, movie bosses or movie heroes, category H, category 8, Ki plus 3, HP 200%, attack and defense 170%, plus an additional HP attack and defense for characters who also belong to the Transformation Boost, Gifted Warriors, or Inhuman Deeds. Very interesting leader skill. I don't know why he doesn't have 3 instead of 2, but it is what it is, I guess. But right here we have his passive skill, which is the Golden Power. Basic effects, attack and defense 250%, receives an additional Ki plus 2 per Ki sphere chain, damage reduction rate 70%. And for 5 turns from the character's entry turn, he just guards. So the first 3 times you see this unit, he will be guarding, which is honestly very good. So his last turns of guard will be 5, 6, and 7. Those are going to be his last turns of guard. Those turns right there, depending on if you get him turn 1, 2, or 3. Starting from the 6th turn from the character's entry turns, great chance of guarding all attacks. Great chance is 70%, but really, if you think about it, all the characters that we have gotten from the Global Dokkan Celebration have just been doing lots and lots of damage. AGL, Super Saiyan 4, Gogeta, everybody on Omega's team when his domain is up. Getting to turn 6, or well, this is his 6th turn from the start of battle. So like turn 6, 7, 8, really. If you get fights that are lasting longer than that, then I mean, yeah, he'll have that great chance of guarding, but really fights probably shouldn't really be lasting that long anyways, unless you're doing the 10th anniversary content. So there's that. When 4 or more extreme class allies are on the team, or when there's another movie heroes or movie bosses category ally attacking the same turn, on there's an additional super. For every attack received, attack 150% and chance of performing a critical hit 10% within the turn. This is going to be very important here, and I'm going to explain why later. But really, this also helps him work in slot 1, 2. because he's going to be guarding with a base 70% damage reduction, which is obviously good. And when your guard is activated, you get 20% defense up to 100%. So yeah, this is like a really, just from looking at it on paper, he seems like a really good slot 1 unit. When 3 or more superclass allies are on the team, starting from the 3rd turn from the start of battle, or excuse me, 3rd turn from the character's entry turn, or starting from the 5th turn from the start of battle, once only changes key spheres AGL and STR to tech. Once only randomly changes physical or end key spheres to rainbow key spheres and meets up with Gogeta and can perform reversible exchange. And then before we go to Gogeta here, his active skill here can be activated when there are 4 or more extreme class allies on the team. Once only before a B or after reversible exchange. So really, as long as you have 4 extreme class allies on the team, you can use this guy's active skill turn 1. Just straight up turn one. So you have this guy, you got your 4 extreme units, you go into part 1 or the first, you go to like the stage 1 of special battles. You just go ahead, activate this, and I mean, yeah, you'll pretty much be good that turn 1, which is honestly very great. Conditions like that are just really, really good. So his active skill, he gets 24 key and gets defense plus 400% and directs enemies' attacks towards the character for 1 turn. That is a very, very good leader skill. It's just like Beast Gohan's really, but the requirement for Beast Gohan is you have to require him to get hit in order for use his active skill. And this Frieza, he's getting more defense than Beast Gohan does. Beast Gohan, with his active skill, he gets 158% defense. This Frieza, he gets 400%, and Cell Max gets 999%. So yeah, this is going to be a very good active skill. And also, if you remember this part of his passive right here, every attack received, attack 150% and chance to perform a critical hit 10% within the turn. Yeah, that's going to be a lot of damage that the Frieza is going to do. And then, if I'm not mistaken, Beast only gets what, like 20% attack when he gets hit. So yeah, this is just really kind of like Beast Gohan, but just, a modern Beast Gohan that will come out this year. Really, that's what that is. So there's that. So his character links: Prodigies, Shocking Speed, Thirst for Conquest, Legendary Power, Universe Most Malevolent, Strongest Clan in Space, Fierce Battle. No big bad bosses. That's going to kind of hurt though, unfortunately. And then you see all these crap ton of categories. Since this is a tag unit, any category Frieza would have will be on here, and any category Gogeta will have there on here. That's why you see movie heroes, super bosses, they should be on superheroes too. Final Trump Card Fusion, Kamehameha, Powerful Comeback, Successor. Well, Frieza is a successor. Target Goku, movie heroes, yeah, all of that. And then you can just see all of his other categories. They're superheroes, Fuse Fighter, or Protecting Heroes, Time Limit. Yeah, is he not on super? No, I'm silly. It's right there, obviously. And then his super attack effect should be up next here. Yep. So his 12 key right here greatly raises attack for 1 turn, causes colossal damage to enemy, and lowers attack and defense. His 18 key here greatly raises attack for 1 turn, causes mega colossal damage to enemy, and greatly lowers attack and defense. Raises allies attack by 50% for 1 turn, self-excluded. So there's that. And then here's a reversible exchange. Meets up with Gogeta and can perform reversible exchange when 3 or more superclass allies are on the team, starting from the 3rd turn from the start of the character's entry, or starting from the 5th turn from the start of battle. Right. Okay, so there's that. And then here we have Gogeta. Alright, so leader skills will pretty much be the same. His passive skill, Gogeta's Power. Basic effects: can perform reversible exchange with Golden Frieza. Key plus 6, attack and defense 250%. Receives an additional key plus 1 per key sphere obtained. Attacks are effective against all types. High chance of evading enemies' attacks with a key spear. Once only, fully recovers HP. So if you take some damage with the Frieza, you tag into this guy and collect literally just 1 key spear, you'll get to full HP, which is cool. When 3 or more superclass allies are on the team, or when there's another movie heroes or movie bosses category ally attacking the same turn, damage reduction rate to 40%. Oh, high chances of 50%. I don't know if I mentioned that already, but yeah. So, I mean, if he fails to dodge, he just has this little bit of cushion right here with the 40% damage reduction, but without guard or even a little bit more, maybe without high defensive stats, I don't think that would matter too much. When attacking with 20 or more ki, attacking defense 200%, great chance to perform a critical hit, great chance 70%. When activating the active skill or when attacking with 24 ki, 150% attack and guaranteed crit. So you get this unit 24 ki, guaranteed crit, more attack. For every ki spear chained, chance of evading enemies attack 5%, attack 10%, and all allies defense 10%, self-excluded when attacking. For every 5 ki spears attained, you get a guaranteed additional super. So this right here is actually insane because there is no cap on this. So if you get like a good amount of ki spears, you're pretty much going to be guaranteed dodging, really. So you have that. Yeah, you have that right there. Yeah, if you're just able to get like a lot of ki spears. Now, this character will be like ki hungry because you definitely do want to get at least 5 ki spears so you can get a guaranteed additional super. Then, you'll have this extra chance to dodge. And then, the extra support that you're going to be doing for the that rotation. Yeah. And as long as you're getting a good amount of ki spears, you'll be able to actually that other part of the Frieza's passive here, if we go back to it, this right here, this part of his passive right here, that will actually help you get the ki spears that you need for this Gogeta to help you, just get your dodge chance up and get your support. So that's actually really good. While we're right here, his links right here: shocking speed, fuse fighter, prepare for battle, over in a flash, Kamehameha, fierce battle, legendary power. And so here's his active skill, the Kamehameha. Can be activated when there are 3 or more superclass allies on the team, once only So the active skill, Kamehameha, active skill conditions can be activated when there are 3 or more superclass allies on the team, once only, be it before or after reversible exchange. Raises attack by 540% temporarily, causes ultimate damage to enemy. Defense 540% and changes all ki spears to tech for 1 turn. So you use this man's active skill. He's going to be guaranteed critting. He's going to be guaranteed dodging. And he's just going to do a crap ton of damage. That sounds good to me. I like the sound of that. I like it a lot. And so, same categories as before. Now we can get into his super attack effects here. 12 ki greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes colossal damage to enemy. His 18 ki massively raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes mega colossal damage to enemy, and raises allied defense by 50%. So he's also going to be giving some defensive support here on his 18 ki, which is good. And that seems to be pretty much it. Definitely an interesting character. On paper, it's kind of hard to tell if a unit is going to be good or not, so we really need to get these units in game just to see how really good they are. But just from looking at them off rip, Frieza is going to be very good defensively, and then Gogeta is going to be good offensively as long as you get a lot of ki and if you want to use his active skill. My thing is, though, the team, we'll actually take a look at movie heroes and movie bosses just to see, that category. But before that, we do have a banner unit, Vegeta, here, so we're going to go ahead and go over him. I'll probably put the animations before I go over the units, so it might kind of seem I might be all over the place and out of place with my commentary. Okay, so leader skill, movie heroes, gifted warriors, ki +3, HP attack, defense 130%. Let's see, his super attack, we'll go over that. Passive skill, anticipation for battles, ki +3, attack and defense 150%, highest chance of evading enemies attack, changes ki spears physical to rainbow ki spear changer. That will definitely help out the Gogeta. When this character is the first attacker at the start of turn, randomly changes ki spears of a certain type, tech and physical excluded to rainbow. When the character is the second or third attacker at the start of turn, high chance of randomly changing ki spears of a certain type, tech and physical excluded to rainbow ki spears. So basically, just depending on where he is, he's just going to be ki spear changing anyways, it seems like. Oh, wait, actually, no, in slot 1, you're guaranteed, but in slot 2 or 3, it's 50% chance, okay. When attacking with 12 or more ki, attacking defense 100%. When attacking as the third attacker on a turn, attack 200%, launches a guaranteed additional super. When there is another movie heroes or movie bosses category ally attacking in the same turn, attacking defense 150%, damage reduction rate 30%. When all allies attacking the same turn are movie heroes or movie bosses category characters, self-excluded, attacking defense 150%, chance of evading enemies attack 30%. So this second part of his passive is kind of like Cell Max's. If you're familiar with Cell Max's, Cell Max, he has a part of his passive where he has to be like on movie bosses, super bosses, or artificial life form characters. It can't be a min-max of each one. You can't like have a artificial life form and a movie bosses or artificial life form super bosses character. It has to be like super bosses, Cell Max, or artificial life form, Cell Max, or movie bosses, Cell Max, in order to get like his extra damage reduction and defense. It's the same thing with this Vegeta. You have to have like a movie hero, then the Vegeta, or movie bosses, then this Vegeta in order to get this right here. So that does kind of suck, unfortunately, but it is what it is. So we have his links here, Saiyan Warrior Race, Prodigy, Shocking Speed, Fierce Battle, Royal Lineage, Saiyan Pride, and Prepare for Battle. And we have his categories here, as you can see. Categories a Vegeta would have. And then his 12 ki greatly raises defense and causes supreme damage to enemy. Oh, so he's greatly raising defense on his super attack effect, and he's stacking. That's good. Greatly raises defense is 50%. Actually, I didn't go over. So if we come back, did I go too far back? This is the yeah. So I probably didn't talk about this where I should have. Greatly raises attack and defense here. I'm just going back here because I didn't explain it. Greatly raises is the 50%. Massively raises is like 100%. So massively raises attack, if you see that, is 100%. Greatly raises it's 50%. This is something I forgot to go over. So yeah, that seems to be the bare unit of Vegeta. He's not supporting, really, which is kind of unfortunate. But I guess since the Gogeta is going to be supporting, they didn't want to like have him support and also this guy support. But movies, heroes, and movie bosses needs all the help he can get, in my opinion. So overall, those are the two new units in the banner units himself. I guess we can take a quick look at this character's leader skill just to see, how, I guess, good it is. So yeah, let's do that. Alright, so I'll pull up movie hero and movie bosses since this is the teams that this guy is going to be leading. And it's going to be weird. Like, I guess it really depends on like how you want to build them. I mean, you can mix and match them, but I don't think that would be a really good idea. But maybe in some way, shape, or form it could work. But you're either going to build for the Frieza and just go like full movie bosses, or you can build for the Gogeta and just go like full movie heroes. But anyways, here's the movie heroes at the moment. You can get away with using this guy for sure. You just have to get him blue as soon as possible so you can get his, 70% chance to dodge, because he doesn't have any chance to dodge in base. So you can definitely get away with using this guy. His active skill is definitely going to be great. Actually, yeah, this guy will actually be very, very usable because in special battles, most of the stage 1, 2, and 3, stage 1, 2, and 4 are all Ki Blast super attacks. And this guy, he does have that 70% chance to counter Ki Blast supers. So not only will he be able to counter those, his active skill, he just targets all of the attacks to him and he'll have a 100% chance to dodge. And then, if you dodge 5 attacks, he'll have a guaranteed chance to crit. So yeah, this Gogeta here will definitely be nice and usable on this team since, we're kind of out of the no dodge fights meta right now. We're kind of moved our way back into like, dodge fights because all these bosses hit very hard and you need to dodge. So you can definitely get away using this guy for sure. The LR guys, they're still obviously great. You can use them, obviously. I have him, but I have not used him, but he's a 2023 unit and we've seen some crazy power creep between his release and now. So yeah. This guy obviously just got an easy A, so I mean, he'll be usable. I don't have this PyCon or this Path to Power Kid Goku quite. I can't say much about these units, unfortunately. We do have this guy. He can still definitely be a good option on the team. You just need to make sure you get lucky with your dodges. Get this guy to, turn 4, get his defensive stacks in with the Goku, then he'll definitely be usable. Then obviously the 8GL Gogeta side of this guy is still great. Probably don't really want to run him. Probably don't really want to run them anymore, but they do have a scouter. I mean, they stack attack in base, so there's that, but no defense really. Don't have them, can't say much about them. He's aged out. Everybody else pretty much afterward is aged out. Beast, though, Beast, you definitely can put him on a team if you really want to, but he will get killed just like everybody else, depending on the fight you're going in. But that's pretty much it for movie heroes, usable movie heroes. Movie bosses is pretty much in a worse spot since this has not gotten touched at all this year. Well, movie heroes basically got touched like just a tad bit during the 10th anniversary, but movie bosses, no, nothing. This is definitely something that needs help. You probably might get away with using this guy, but probably not. I think things are just like the 2 newest fights that we got for the Global Dokkan Celebration are just hitting a bit too hard for this guy, even in base. You definitely can get away with using him, probably. I mean, he does nullify Ki Blast Super, so there is that, and there are a lot of Ki Blast Super fights here. I don't have this slug, so I can't say much. This guy wasn't very good when he first came out, unfortunately. Hrudagarn, I mean, he's pretty much dodge or die. It would be nice if this guy gets a super easy A. Actually, we can save talks about this guy, and like the other units from 2022 in a different video. Anyways, yeah. I mean, Janemba, no, this Beerus, I mean, he's a super class character, but he's on movie bosses, so Super Janemba, just nah. I mean, I did use him recently for a 1 year later showcase, and I did use them recently. Everybody's here is just old. So movie bosses definitely needs work, but it needs more work than probably movie heroes though. But yeah, there's something there for movie heroes. Movie bosses, there's nothing there. I'm just going to be completely honest with you. But hey, we got a movie celebration, so we're definitely going to get the movie bosses buffs. Oh, well, I said I was going to talk about this in like its own video, but this guy, he is getting a easy A here, so we can definitely go over that too in the future. But anyways, yeah, that's going to be it for this one. I just wanted to go over the kit for the new Frieza, Golden Frieza plus Gogeta tag unit. That's going to be our LR for part 1 of the Feeling the Heat Transcendent Dokkan campaign. Yeah, Gogeta fans, we are eating this year, so hey, good for us. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and as usual, until next time.